Gentlemen,
good wins.
Are
it's gonna be some
you ready?
back there.
I said, are you ready? Full Contact Promotions proudly brings to you the ISKA Northeast Region Light Heavyweight Championship. It is sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. Your national director is in attendance, the immortal Joe Ball. Your judges for this contest are Rob Exissa, Salim Hanif, and Declan Woods. Your referee controlling the action inside the cage is Tom Anderson. Your doctor at cage side is Dr. Rob Beerbaum. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's got a record of 9-4 from Mashpee, Massachusetts. He's a 4-time amateur champion, a 2-time world silver medalist, and he is the #1 ranked light heavyweight in the Northeast. He represents Team White Tie Worcester. Standing at 6'3", official weight of 204 pounds, he is Colin Superman Robinson! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's got a record of 5-1, hailing from Rochester, New York. He is the Cage Wars light heavyweight champ. He is the Cage Wars cruiserweight champion. He stands at 5'11", official weight of 205 pounds, representing Synthesis Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He is Jesse, the Gingerbread Man Pastore!
Jesse Pastore, the Gingerbread Man versus Superman.
Protect yourself at all times. You're going to commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, do so now. Back to your corners.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. This is for the Lightweight Championship!
Light heavyweight championship on the line.
205-pound title fight, Jesse Pastore versus Colin Robinson. Your main event for Rochester, New York, Raging Cage 29. Here we go.
It's another one of those divisions, glamour division. I held a belt not only in 205 at 185 too. And like I said, usually guys who get those belts at these divisions in this promotion usually do great things.
I love the conversion early from Colin Robinson, getting that calf kick off the lead leg there. Obviously, we got Southpaw versus Orthodox, and he's doing a really good job of getting that outside leg.
And we see Colin, he's out here. He's very sharp, man, and a lot of straight shots and just that low kick.
Eating up the leg early to land that crisp 3-2 afterwards. Jesse needs to circle more to stop those exchanges.
I've been able to get some lines in with Jesse some time ago. But, Jesse's got good movement, and when the fight turns into a dog fight, he will make it a fight. Nothing's free, and he's going to be able to land some things that you don't want him to land on.
Good pressure early though by Colin. You see a good body kick, and he put someone off the cage. He's doing a really good job getting where he needs to be.
So we're right here, man, and Jesse's got. It looks like he's got an underhook on the left side. So he's not going to be able to get that takedown right now. And Jesse, if he wants to get up out of this position right here, keep that underhook and take his right hand, put it across the back of Colin's head and turn it. But now Colin is going down to the single leg. Right now, he pulled and he got right into the guard. Right here in the guard, Jesse, he has to play this game right here and kind of be a little safe.
Good job of Colin to stack here. Hopefully get his hand free so he can get some ground and pound. But it doesn't look like Jesse's gonna give it that.
Yeah, you see Jesse just opened up the guard, probably looking to risk. Jesse just kind of opened up the guard, looking at better positioning, but that kind of backfired. Now Colin's in half guard right now, half guard against the fence. Now this is a great spot for ground and pound for Colin. So this is a spot where Jesse either has to find a way to get his back up against the cage and start to scramble up, or come out the back door right here.
Stand up. Great job of Colin to stay composed and get the better position on his back there. Doesn't quite have it.
Well, he doesn't have anything right here, but it's just a position that just sucks. And he's got his back, and that's a round that goes to Colin Robinson.
And then Colin Robinson, yeah, he's champion in a different promotion, but remember, he's from Massachusetts. He's making a long way here to the crowd favorite, Jesse Pastore.
We're looking at Jesse right now. Jesse's trying to stare that man through the soul, man.
Trying to gain back that kind of like mental game, I understand, but
he's staring that man through the soul right now because he wants it. You know anything about just the gingerbread man? He wants it. And he knows he has a tough guy for him.
Let's talk about the fact that in this main event, both fighters, when they came to the corner, have not sat down in their stool. They're like, nah, we're good. We're just going to stand here and wait till it's our time to shine. They're both standing in their corner ready to go.
When we're in this position right here.
We don't need no time. Let's go fight our championship.
Todd Anderson is clearing out the cage right now.
Second round in our title fight, Jesse Pastore versus Colin Robinson. First round, I believe, going to Colin Robinson.
Yeah,
see if he can keep that momentum going out to the second round.
Robinson. Oh, nice right hook by Jesse.
Nice high kick
by Colin. Low kicks.
Look at the striking transitions of Colin.
He used that setup earlier in the match while Jesse was closer to the cage, when he went low kick to the double leg. Now he's switching over to the single leg, switching back over to the double leg, switching over to the other single leg, back to the double leg.
Jesse got the head.
Now you're going to see Colin try to wrap his hands behind, but now Colin is grabbing the ankle of Pastore, and he's going to pull that out to try to flatten out Jesse right now. So Jesse's main concern is to get his leg free, honestly. Get his leg free, because he's got that choke right there, but it's not really a good spot. It's just putting him in a bad position where he's going to get his back taken. Jesse posts up. Colin pulls the leg right back out. Now. Yep, Jesse's got a good spot right here with this. He's got a good spot with that. That's a good knee. Now, in this position right here, Colin has to post on the hips. And get some space. That was a good exchange for Pastore. Colin was able to survive all of that. This position right here, you got the over-under, find a way to try to flip that position and get back to the outside for Jesse. Takedown. Now, Colin's trying to work to, keep that pressure and also kind of get to the back. Those are good knees to the leg right there.
Those knees are not very powerful, but they're annoying. It gives Jesse like, hey, I need to move a little bit, a little tap on the leg there. They don't hurt as much, but they really just bother you.
They're annoying, but there's certain things in the fight that you have to just have to just throw it up, chalk it up to the game. And Jesse's going for another choke there. Jesse, oh my goodness, Jesse might have it. He might have the choke there. He might have the crank there. Oh man.
Good job by
Colin Robinson, man. Colin Robinson. That was, it's a lot of good exchanges within that round. I'm not sure how you score that. It just depends on how you score the actual grappling exchange.
I agree. Let me ask you the question. What is more important when you're scoring? Are we doing the submission attempts from Jesse or the control off the fence for Colin? And it comes down to, honestly, the opinion of the judges for that second round.
Well, I mean, that's when you're looking at each individual judge. Some judges, they like submission attempts. Some judges they like control. What's controlling? I mean, was Colin really controlling Jesse, or was Jesse there
just on the fence?
On the fence, going for those submissions, and it just looks like Colin was controlling. So you never know. So it just depends on what each judge takes it as.
Obviously, it's up to the judges for that second round. In a close fight, do they give the submission attempts the round to Jesse? It can be 1-1 to the final round for our champion versus champion fight.
It could be 1-1. It could be 1-1. So just expect both guys out here to try to win this round.
Good job on Colin. He doesn't want the striking exchanges. Obviously, Jesse's bread and butter is the striking. Don't want to give him any advantage.
You see Colin right here. He's making good transitions. But he's not been able to really get the finite finish for that takedown. And there it goes. There's it go. Jesse's standing right back up, and he's pushing that head down. As he push that head down and start to work up, and he's got a wall walk. He's got a wall walk at the same time to try to get up and move his hips out. And he's standing up now. As he stands up, he's got to attack Colin's hands. Get that underhook over there. Now he's back on his feet. Now, like I said, we're in a spot right here. I think both these guys think they need this round. And Colin's definitely doing the safe thing to do. Just go out there, getting the grappling exchanges that he felt like he was winning.
And it goes to the corner for both fighters as they went to the third round to see, hey, coach, what do I need to get this final round? Obviously, I think that Jesse needs to be on the striking side. Colin doing what he's doing now, but get a definite takedown and get some control and hopefully some ground.
I think Jesse needs to find a way to get back to the center, and here we go. He in reverse position right there.
Good job by Colin by doing the
Colin
same.
got him right back in there. And the thing about it is, it's not like Jesse's not doing anything here, but it may not look the best to the judges when your back's against the cage. But Jesse's landing knees, he's landing shots, he's hitting things.
Still trying to stay active.
Yeah, he's staying active. And like I said, everything's judged by judge. Whatever the judge thinks it is. And look, Todd Anderson felt like it wasn't enough work from Colin. So they're going back to the middle, and look, they got 1 minute to get right. Somebody's got to win this fight. Oh,
let's go.
There we go. And look, Jesse will throw the bombs.
Good right hand there by Colin. Great duck under double leg.
Yeah, I think Colin, he may not be as comfortable in the striking once it gets later in the rounds, which a lot of people aren't. When you in those early rounds, you can strike, you can grapple, you can clinch, you can do everything. But once you get in those later rounds, certain people just, it's what do you do when the stuff hits the fan?
You're talking about champ versus champion, though. You need to be a little more well-rounded. Obviously, Colin.
Yeah. Oh, there goes a head kick.
Colin has success all over in this fight, on the ground and striking. So he believes that he had taken the victory to be the champion here today.
And Colin was able to mix it up. That's the biggest thing, right, about it. He was able to mix it up. He like I said, he did enough for his striking to get to his grappling. And you've seen a couple combinations in which he used them a couple times to get to those positions. But once he got to the grappling, he was in controlling positions. But we'll see what the judges got to say. Like I said, it was points in the fight where, like I said, Jesse was on his back on the cage, but he was still being active. And then, how do you look at that? And then Jesse had a couple of moments out in the middle of the floor. So,
and good job on Colin to notice that and be like, hey, we're not going to play your game, we're going to play my game.
And then Colin, had a real big moment at the end of this fight too. So, see what happens.
Obviously, it's up to the judges here. Great main event here. Two high-level amateur fighters here for champion versus champion in a close battle. Honestly, anyone's game still. I don't know how they judge submission attempts versus control. Which one is better in the judge's eyes? I have it going to Colin, but let's go ringside with our announcer, Dan Kirkpatrick, for our official decision.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. And all 3 judges have scored the fight in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And new FCP and ISKA Northeast Regional Champion out of the blue corner, Colin Superman Robinson!
I'm here with your new light heavyweight champion, Colin Superman Robinson. How does it feel?
First things first, I just want to say, obviously I know Jesse was the hometown guy, but Rochester, thank you guys for having me. This place is beautiful. I had so much fun being here for the past few days. Thank you so much for the hospitality. Love me or hate me, I love you guys no matter what, so thank you so much. Secondly, I want to dedicate this win to Sam Smith, Coach Sam Smith back in Ludlow. He recently lost his father, and this is for you, Coach Sam. Thank you for believing me and always the hard work and pushing me. This is for you, and for all the dads out there, happy early Father's Day. Know your value. You're very important in this world. Thank you for your value. And lastly, man, I feel great. Jesse's an amazing competitor. Can't thank him enough for stepping in the cage. Can't thank him for taking the opportunity. It was a great fight.
Man, you look good out there, man. Very professional fight. I knew this is a high-level fight for you, man. Both you guys, highly ranked in the rankings around the area. So, what do you think you was able to do to impose your will out there?
Obviously, we know Jesse's a game opponent, whether it's on the ground or on the feet. So we had to be prepared, and it's just, you take the fight for what it is, and you make the adjustments in the fight. And I was able to figure out that I thought I had the advantage in the upper wrestling clinch and the takedowns, and so I tried capitalizing on that. This is the fight game. You got to adapt or die. Obviously, would like to strike more. Got hit once. Don't like that. Got to go back to the drawing board. But it was an amazing fight. But you just got to be smart and make the adjustments.
Good, man. Like I said, you out there look very professional. It's like professional performance. So, what's next for you?
Like I said, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. We have a lot to work on. Man, I still have so much in this game to improve on, and then some. So we're just gonna go back to the drawing board, see what's next. Lastly, I know my mom's in the house. I just want to say, Mama, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm a mama's boy. Mama, I love you. I see you back there. Love you so much. Thank you for being here.
All right, guys, give it up for your new champ, Colin Robinson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for coming out tonight. I hope you all had a good time.